I wanna leave this place yet and never be found. I wanna leave my old life far behind. Can I lose my name, be someone new?
Good afternoon, welcome. I'm Michelle Herlihy.
And I'm Tracy Ellis, and we are the Connextion Girls from Vancouver, British Columbia. We are here in this breathtaking resort called Laguna Vista. It's nestled in the jungles along the Corcovodo beach front, wow, it's spectacular.
It is. So we'll be your hosts this week. We're here for 7 days. Lucky us. And we're going to take you on a full tour of what this beautiful resort has to offer. So stay with us.
Let's go.
So we've been here a few days now, and I think we can honestly say that pool, it's one of the first things you notice when you come into the resort. It's just beautiful.
It's infinity.
It is.
Beyond.
Yeah.
The view definitely is the oasis of your holiday here for your stay.
It is. It's just beautiful, breathtaking, and it overlooks the ocean while you're there. It's just awesome. Yeah.
Somewhat cooling.
Yes.
You know, and when you first get here, it's a little bit cooling, but as the sun heats it up, it's like in the evening, it's like being in a wrapped in a blanket.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And a beautiful big cabana there that you can actually have a nap on with a big mattressy, spongy type base to it. It's just amazing.
Overlooking the ocean.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any better than that.
I know. And then the next thing you notice is how well the grounds are kept. The little pathways are always meticulous. The stairwells are swept. And even the rooms, they're just
beautiful. And the presentation that they have when you come in, you're welcomed with the fresh flowers and hibiscus on every bed, and the linen is so fresh and crisp.
I love the smell of the linen. I don't know what they're using to clean the linen.
It's beautiful.
It's just really, really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and then each view of each villa is so unique. You know, you have the sunrise from some, or you have the sunset from the others. Yeah. You have full sun. You have shade, lots of shade. You have
we've been in two of the villas now, and we can't actually decide which one is better than the other. They each have their unique things. Like we have the sunrise this morning.
We did, yeah. We had the sunrise, and we have a big, huge plunge pool, which is
we
to
do.
die for.
Oh, it's just
on
beautiful.
Our villa.
Yes, so that's just great.
And so cooling.
Yeah.
And the other villa had the plunge pool as well, but you had more sun, so it was a lot more. You could lay out on your deck better. Yeah. Beautiful. Every villa is so unique, and that's a certain charm to your stay here.
Yeah, you'll be very welcomed, yes, you'll love it. There's nothing not to love here.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Two city girls when we first arrived was a bit overwhelming, I must say.
Just the seclusion of it all, but
the remoteness, and the ride up here. The ride up here is an adventure just in itself get here.
It is.
Going through rivers and waterways, you know, it's nothing like you've ever experienced coming from the city. So at first, when you get here, you're just a little bit overwhelmed and say, how can I do a week? Oh my goodness, how can I leave? That's what I'm saying now. I don't want to go home to that rat race. This is beautiful, tranquil, very soul. You just get very deep within yourself when you're here. Love.
I'm actually going to finish a book, I think.
I'm sure you will. Thanks. Thank you.
So Tracy, I just want to talk a little bit about the food.
The food.
The food is something else. I mean, I really thought that being this remote, it would be very limiting on the cooking
and the variety.
I mean, everything is solar powered. It relies on.
And can I just ask a question? Can Lillian come home with us?
Lillian is amazing, and her cooking, we haven't figured out what she puts in her food.
We're going to find out by the end of this week.
I don't think we've had the same thing twice, unless you requested it, but the fruit salads and just everything. Yeah. And look at where we get to eat.
This is our dining room right here.
Yeah, with the waves crashing
every morning, and it's a very intimate setting. So when you have a lot of guests here, you get to know everybody because it's a big family unit. And I mean, if you don't want to, you certainly can request that you want to have a dinner at a different time.
Yeah.
But you have that option to be able to get to know everybody that's in your. I mean, it's not a lot of people. So it's a very, very wonderful setting.
It was really nice. We had dinner with about 7 or 8 people in the last couple of days, and got to know them all. They were all from different parts of the world, and we all sit at a big table here, teak table. It's beautiful. And
Yeah, just like home. It feels like home. Actually,
does.
it is. It does feel like home.
And the presentation of the food on the plates, just the way it's done, it's just beautiful. Yeah,
They definitely put a lot of love into their food.
they do. And the juices.
They're very tasty.
It's
I love the mango one.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just simply amazing. We have fully enjoyed the food since we got here, and no complaints.
You will certainly not be disappointed when you arrive.
And all dietary needs. So they've always asked us if we are allergic to anything, or require or want something else. And, so our breakfast, we've tailored our own breakfast.
Yeah, to whatever we want. And our lunches, they've been very accommodating. You have no needs here.
Yeah, it's wonderful. So the other day when we went for our little jungle walk, it was so nice to have one of the staff accompany us and be our guide.
Yeah, Gabriel, he was very knowledgeable, and heard sounds that we didn't even hear, and then all of a sudden there's that lizard, that bright green lizard, and the spider, spider. Amazing.
Golden orb. Is it a golden orb? I think it was something like that. Close.
It was very cool.
Really neat.
And he took a piece of the web and spun it. It was so strong you could, well, they use it for compacting if you had an injury. So they're very knowledgeable about the garden, about the jungle flora.
So it's really important actually that you don't venture off by yourself, because I think you'll miss a lot. I think the guides are really important, and one thing about Laguna Vista is all the staff are knowledgeable, and many of them are available to go with you either down to the beach or just anywhere in and around the area to show you what's out there.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're coming here, pre-arrange a guide is always a great opportunity, because then you have other sites that you can take in on the way here.
Right.
But if this is your one destination, absolutely they will take care of you.
Yeah. One thing you will notice when you come to this resort is how lush and beautiful the vegetation is,
and big.
Yeah, everything's big.
Big.
All the plants are big. And the bugs are big. But there's one thing you'll find out about the bugs is that they don't bite. I've never had a bug bite.
No.
And the cicadas, which are they're big.
They're big.
And they'll kind of freak you out when you get here because of the size. They look like a massive fly.
Yeah.
And you think they could just bite your head off, but actually they're very docile.
They're almost like they're dumb.
Yeah.
Like they're drugged, because they fly around, they bang into things.
Yeah.
And then they scream.
Yeah. We call them the heat police.
Yeah.
Because when
the heat police and the night police.
Yeah. When it gets hot or when the evening comes, they scream. They're very loud and almost overpower you talking.
They do. They have. Yes. And that's hard to do with us.
But they're really interesting. All the little
How
critters.
about the little click bug? He is my favorite.
So cool.
These little green lights light up when he's moving, and then when he's quiet, they go off. And you touch him, and then they go on again.
And when he flies away, he flashes 2 different colors. It was red,
orange and green. Yeah,
just
beautiful.
amazing.
The bugs here are amazing.
And
you can't be afraid of bugs here.
No.
You know what? They're part of the system that makes this whole jungle work. It's amazing.
And what about the little frogs? There's little frogs on the little walkways. They come out at night. So
toads.
Hopefully you don't have a frog phobia. One of the most important things to talk about for the guests wanting to come to Laguna Vista is the water. I was concerned about that when I was traveling to Costa Rica.
You were very concerned, actually.
No ice in my drinks and all that, but that's something you don't have to worry about here.
Not at all. The water is so fresh. It's spring-fed, so it doesn't go through all the piping.
That's right. They have their own natural source at the top of the hill here, and it's all piped in, and it does go through 2 filters, but that's only for sediment purposes. And it arrives here, and it's stored in a reservoir up by the big pool. So there's always a lot of fresh water available, and it's awesome.
So good.
Yeah, it's really great.
Best water I think I've had.
Yeah. And another important thing is the power. Laguna Vista does have power. It is all solar. It's brought in and used, done through solar, so we have to consume it.
We have to be more conscious. And you know what? I think that it's, for me personally, it has definitely made me more aware of what we consume at home.
Yeah.
And it's going to change the way that I am at home. So if anything about this holiday is that it's opened my eyes, and for people that are wanting to study the ecosystem, this is a great place to study it.
Yeah,
because we have it all right here. It's solar powered, everything is run, generated by solar.
And I think too, it's been great just in the evening. A lot of the guests, we've had dinner by candlelight, and everyone's okay with that. And it's a good way to conserve the power. I mean, we have power in our rooms when we need it, but when we don't use the lights, you shut them off. And the internet is here. Again, the router needs power, so we only turn it on at certain times, and we all try and arrange a time when we want to log on, so everyone is using it at different times. Mm-hmm. So just being conscious of, you know, how much we're using. You know? But we do have it, and there's many of the resorts around here that actually don't have power at all.
Don't have any power. We're very fortunate here.
So you do have all the amenities of home here. We just have to be a little conscious of how much we use.
Absolutely, and if you're wondering who that is behind us, that's our little local woodpecker.
I believe he's a pileated woodpecker. But
not to be left out.
So thank you for joining us on this wonderful tour of Laguna Vista, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as we have enjoyed bringing all the information to you, and we hope you make it your next holiday destination. I know we will.
We certainly will. Laguna Vista is a very special place, and holds a very special place in my heart. And also, it's a great place for honeymooners. It's
very
a great
romantic
place for just girls to come and chill out, or guys to come and chill out, to just get away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life at home.
And if you'd like any more information on any of the things that we've talked about through the video, please link to the descriptive text. It'll be all underneath the video, and you can link to many of the things that we've talked about here today. So thanks for joining us.
And we look forward to seeing you at Laguna Vista.
Bye for now.
Adios.
I wanna leave this place yet and never be found. I wanna leave my old life far behind. Can I lose my name, be someone new? And I'll throw my trouble deep in the wild blue. Let's leave to me and you, babe. Let's go to Costa Rica. Let's leave to me and you, babe. Let's go to Costa Rica. Let's leave to me and you, babe. Let's go to Costa Rica. Let's leave to me and you, babe. Let's go to Costa Rica. Let's leave to me and you, babe. Let's go to Costa Rica. Let's leave.